What's up, y'all? I'm back in the junkyard for another video about pictures. So I went on a little road trip recently. We are originally supposed to go to Chattanooga, but the closer we got to it, the more annoying that sounded. Chattanooga is about a 6-hour drive from Memphis, and I just basically didn't feel like doing it. So kind of last minute, I changed it to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is only like a slightly under 3-hour drive from Memphis, because that just seemed more relaxing. I took a couple of cameras with me, but for the purposes of this video, I'm really just talking about two of them. The Olympus OM2n, which is a 35mm film camera. I got a 51.4 on it. And I also brought my X100VI. I'll show you a few pictures from it because there's something in particular that I think is interesting. But so I took mostly film photos. I used two different kinds of films. The first one is Cinestill 400. And I know people are very mad at Cinestill right now. The Cliff Notes version is they have trademarked 800T, which is kind of insane because it's just like a description of the properties that that film has. It's 800 speed tungsten balanced. So obviously other people make films that are 800 speed tungsten balanced, and when they do, Cinestill has been sending them cease and desist orders saying that they own the trademark of 800T, which is kind of crazy to me. Seems like a car manufacturer trademarking 5W30. It's like, okay, but I mean, that's just the oil that describes the physical properties of the oil. In the same way, this just describes the physical properties of the film. So whatever, kind of weird. So I understand why people are pissed off, but I bought this film before I knew any of that. So hey, I might as well shoot it, right? So I got that, and then I shot a roll of FlicFilm's Aurora 800, which is fantastic, but I'll get to that in a second. So I want to show you guys some of the pictures and talk about them a little bit. I'm out in my junkyard, and I'm just looking at my own website on my phone so I can remember the pictures and kind of look at them myself and comment. So the first ones I have, I guess, out of the Cinestill 400D, not the 800T that the drama is about, but at the same time, same company, obviously. So I got some of those. I see why people like this, and I think I have found a replacement that I will talk about towards the end of the video. But I got the picture of the potted plants. This was around my hotel. I just went out one day. Ava and Daisy were, I think, down at the pool, or maybe they were sleeping in or something. So I just grabbed my camera, the Olympus, and walked around and shot most of a roll of film. But I got a pretty good picture of some potted plants. I can't talk right now. And then I got some, what are those, daisies? You would think I know what a daisy is, right? Anyway, those are cool. You can definitely see, like, later in that day towards like golden hour, we went and sat outside and I took some pictures. I got one of Ava running that's like kind of backlit, and you can see like the nice glow and stuff. I think that's basically what people, oh, there's bugs. I think that's basically what people like about this film, is it's very bloomy and glowy. You can especially tell, I've got one of a park bench that was sitting outside the hotel, and the sun's hitting it, and like the kind of glow coming off of it looks really cool. I took a picture of some very boring artwork that is very typical of a corporate hotel, of a pear, but the way the like awning hung over it and the way the sun was hitting it was like almost perfectly bisecting it. So I thought that was cool. Took some pictures of, there's some apartments around there. There's actually a mosquito on my camera. Go away. Never come to Memphis in the summer. There were some apartments. They had a bunch of, all the lock boxes for like their mailboxes open. I took a picture of that. And this is probably my favorite picture. It's a picture of Daisy that I took in the morning. She's sitting in bed drinking coffee, and the window's open and the sun coming in, so it looks very nice. And also, here's one of Ava, and of course we had to take our lizard with us. So Ava and Sunny, or as I call him, Glizzy the Lizzie, he's hanging out in the window, and Ava's doing something, harassing him, something. So we got that going. Also took some of the structural beams at the top of the hotel because we're on the top floor. That looks cool with the sun hitting them, but And then a couple of just like, there was a little bar that had signs out that looked cool. So I took some pictures of those. That's basically it for the Cinestill. I do get why people like this film. And I have found what I think will probably be my replacement, because I really don't want to support people that are kind of being dicks to smaller film producers, you know, like we need more of that, not less. And trying to trademark the speed and light balance of a film is kind of insane. But anyway, moving on. The next roll of film I shot was the FlicFilm's Aurora 800, and I think my last video had a bunch of pictures from FlicFilm's Aurora 800. I had Daisy buy me like 10 rolls of this for my birthday. It's definitely my favorite color film for sure. I got a picture of Ava sitting by a fountain. I just really like the way that it renders colors, and I like that it's an 800 speed film, so it's relatively fast. I was using an ND filter on this because I had a fast lens that only goes down to like f16, like I couldn't stop down enough in bright sunlight, so I did pick up a variable ND filter on Amazon, and I was using that for a lot of these outdoor photos. I got a picture of a tarot card reading sign in the historic district. This was actually on my birthday, so we were just walking around. Got a picture of Daisy and Ava sitting on a leaf chair outside of Fat Bottom Girl's Cupcake Shop in Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is very good. Also have a couple of pictures, one of a cupcake, which is very pretty, and one of Ava eating a cupcake, which is very pretty. I got some pictures of the Buckstaff bathhouse from across the street, just general downtown stuff. And then there's some murals painted on. This one is of a Native American in like full dress and stuff, so that is a pretty cool mural, and I just really wanted something that really showed off the color, so I like that a lot. Got a statue of a girl flying a kite. Got a let's see, what's this dude, a fortune-telling machine, Zoltar. I got some pictures of a building. This is the Waters Hotel, which I actually want to stay at some point, but it's not quite as kid-friendly as the Embassy Suites that we normally stay at. Some other bathhouses, another mural that I think is an advertisement for Garvin Woodland Gardens, and if you're ever in Hot Springs, you should check that out. And you should also check out my post of pictures from there, which I will link in the description. And then I got the statue outside of the Arlington Hotel. And that's about it for the Aurora 800. And then we went in the Arlington, and I took a couple of pictures, which I will show you in a minute. And then we walked on down the street to Rolando's, which is a Mexican kind of South American fusion restaurant, but it's really good. And they have an amazing patio. At that point, I put up the film camera and broke out my X100VI. And took a few pictures at the restaurant, one of Daisy, one of Ava, and some random girl she befriended that was sitting at the table next to us, and they started playing and stuff. One of Ava, and then I took a couple of pictures on the way home to try to get some similar ones that I could compare. So here's some of Ava on the street, like Ava on a fountain, and one of the same planters with plants in it. And some of the same murals, like the Woodland Gardens mural, I've got another one of those. And then Hot Springs Hat Company. These are all Fuji X100VI with a Cinesoft Subtle filter, which I very much like. I'll also link that in the description. But the point of this whole thing, and the reason I'm talking about the X100VI in a video that is ostensibly about film, is because I took almost identical pictures with the X100VI with the Cinesoft film filter on it. Nope, Cinesoft Subtle, Cinefilm, Cinestill, Cinesoft, whatever, dude. There's too many Cine things. Cinnabon, that's probably in there. But anyway, so I took a picture of this like chandelier style, like candelabra looking lamp in the lobby of the Arlington Hotel. By the way, they have a really nice bar and a really nice lobby, so even if you're not staying there, it's right downtown on the strip. You should go into their bar and either sit out on their big like wraparound porch style patio, or inside their lobby, depending on the weather and stuff and your mood, and have a drink and just check it out, because the architecture's cool and it's just a nice place. The bar's good, they've got local beers, like definitely check that out. But at any rate, so I took two pictures, one with the X100VI with the Cinesoft Subtle, and one with the Olympus OM2n 51.4 with Aurora 800 film, and I will put those up on the screen so you can check those out, because it's pretty cool how close the Cinesoft gets to like mimicking that like slight softness and halation from film photography. So I thought that was kind of worth showing. I think that's basically it for this video. I really just wanted to make another video to show you pictures, and I have done that. So I guess that's about it. Oh, I almost forgot. So at any rate, there's a film lab called Reflex Labs that is apparently a Chinese company, and so apparently Cinestill 400D is just Kodak 250 cinema film with the rim jet layer removed so that it can be processed C41. Reflex Labs is selling a 400 speed film that is apparently the exact same thing. So I ordered some of that, and when it comes in, I've still got one roll of Cinestill 400 left, and I'm gonna have a roll of the Reflex Labs 400 that is supposedly the same film. So I'm gonna try to go out, put like the one film in the Olympus, one film in the Nikon FG, and then take some very similar or identical, preferably identical pictures if I can manage, because they are literally, they both have 50mm lenses. I've got a 51.8 for the Olympus, which I can put on so that they will be the same speed. So I'm gonna go take some comparisons between those two rolls of film and try to see, you know, what's what, basically. Try to see if they really are the same film, if they look the same, you know, just stuff like that. So that'll probably be my next video, unless I go take more digital pictures or something in the meantime and want to ramble about them. Or I guess I could just stand here and let you listen to this alarm longer. That's pretty nice. I don't even know if you can hear that since I'm using the DJI mic too, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. At any rate, that's enough rambling for today. I will see you next time. Holler.